Hello everyone, and today we are back for another Loomian Legacy PvP video, and today we are re-showcasing Zephlen. Now, I am aware that over 10 days ago I did showcase Landslide Zephlen, but I did say in that video that I will be showcasing a Defensive Spite Zepholen. So, I'm using Sharp Focus as my ability. Moves that have less than 100% accuracy are boosted to 100% accuracy, which is huge because Typhoon and Spite don't have 100% accuracy. They do use more energy, but it's not the end of the world. I'd rather actually hit my attack than miss it. Then the other two moves are Perch and Provoke. You could run Gust over Provoke if you want, but I want to use Provoke so I can use this to effectively stall break other stall teams. But this Zephlen is mainly going to be used on the stall team. As you can see, I have 200 in the range defense, 200 in the health, and 100 into the speed as leftovers, but you could put that in the range attack if you want. With 200 range defense and robust clever makes it so you actually give Protogon a melee attack. So the reason why I'm running a range defensive one with no melee defense investment, it's to screw Protogon. Everyone loves to screw Protogon. I would go to extreme lengths to screw Protogon. Now, the team I have around Spite Zepholen is I have Poison Barbs on Gremlin, I got Icicle Traps on Himber, I got Poison and Sat Plant on Gastro, I got Range Defensive Pyrolid, and I got Power Napper, Restrictive Armor Luminami. Yeah, I am so sorry, I am using a stall team. And I have offensive Rensigor, so I at least have a little bit of offensive pressure. So, and it's also a toxic type, so if there are any poison barbs, I can get rid of them. And also, Himber has Mudslide, and Pyrolin has Mudslide as well. So, yeah, let's head right into the battles with Spite Zepholen. Alright, we're into battle number 1 with Zephlen, and it looks like he's using a Zubrat team, which... yeah, that's not very good for my Gastro, because that was kind of my way to beat the Umbrat. So, I'm going to have to find other ways to get Soulburst Gastro out of jail. Either way, Soulburst Gastro looks pretty bad in this battle anyway, so... Zephlen's going to probably have to be the Loomian of choice here. I'll bring you... is he going to lead Zulong? I have no idea who he's going to lead with. Thing is, I can't be Gastro, because I'm going to be trapped by Zubrat. What I gotta do is I'm gonna have to play smart. Maybe if I lead Gastro. No, it's not even a good play anyway, because there's that guy. Oh god, there's that guy too. Yeah, Hyper Offense is not very good for this team. Do I bring Luma? Bring Luma for the Garbantus. On Zulong. But that forces a Zip that. No, let's lead Himber, so he's forced to either Fire Breath or Ancient Roar. Or I could bring you. Over Luma. But then I'm weak to Garbantus. But he has no fire type, but he has Wind Trick. So, no Luma. We're going to leave Luma behind. I am out of rank because my internet disconnected in the middle of a match. And that was just insanely fun. So I lost 16 rank because my internet doesn't want to load like that. But at least this battle started, so... I'm going to place Icicle Traps immediately, actually. He could stay in and just attack, but he will live one hit. But I just want to get Icicle Traps up. I didn't bring Ronsador, unfortunately. He just goes for a Water Bomb immediately, which got a critical hit turn 1. Great start. I kind of needed this thing. Let's get Icicle Traps up, but yeah, that's not ideal. Who do I go into? I mean, let's go Zephlen. Thing is, I am worried about taking a poison in the face, but I should be okay if I just click Spite. I could Spite something down, I could do some... I have stuff I can do here. It's not the end of the world. This is a defensive Zephlen, so I shouldn't take that much damage. So that's good. I'll go for Spite. I'll go for a Spite to lower the Barblast's health, because I don't think he's going to stay in, I think he's going to switch. Because if this is an offensive Zephlen, he's in trouble. He doesn't want to stay into an offensive Zephlen, so we'll see. He did stay in to an offensive Zephlen. But this one was defensive, kind of like he knew. By the way, you deserve to miss that attack. Get Typhooned on. Maybe I should have provoked it. But yeah, you're going to get Typhooned on. Hey! It's a good start for the Zephlen. I got Barblast down to half. Yeah, I should have just provoked it, probably. Yeah, I didn't catch the Oko, but he did Toxic Blast, which did activate Milkshake. He's forced to switch. I forced the Barblast to switch out. Nice, and I can perch later. Well, that's already a KO for the defensive Zepholen. Yeah, goodbye. I don't know why he let his Barblast go down like that. I did get a little lucky with him missing poison, but you know what? I could care less. Venolin comes on in, trying to throw a poison on me. So he was using Venolin and Barblast. Interesting. And I don't really like this Venolin's attitude, honestly. I kind of need Himber. I'm going to switch in the Ronsador. I could provoke, but I'm not going to. Plus, I need energy back first. I need energy back. Rock Slide. Fantastic. I'm going to go for a Draco Beam and try to get as much damage as possible. I do hit. Boom! A lot of damage, but he's going to rejuvenate. Oh, this probably was not the smartest play. Oh, and he has Milkshake as well. Yeah, maybe letting this guy go down was not the smartest play. Also, he did that. So he did get rid of Icicle Traps after all. I'm going to switch into Himber. And that's the problem with Himber being at no health. He's going to Mudslide again, I feel like. So I'm going to go back into Himber. And I have speed, so I should be able to outspeed the Venolin. Thing is, if I didn't waste all my energy on the Barblast, I would actually 1v1 the Venolin. There's a Rock Slide. It's going to do... Okay, I did a little too much. I have to play it safe. I have to play it safe. I'm going to Ice Hammer, actually. You know what? I'm going to Ice Hammer. Because he's going to go into his Sea Drake. You're going to go into Sea Drake predicting traps. Or, I don't know. Watch Ice Hammer not KO for some strange reason. I did get rid of some attack stats. Uh-oh. So at least I still have the other guy alive, but he is definitely weakened. And Icicle Traps are gone. He switched! Please into Sea Drake. Umbrat Chase Down. Bruh. Umbrat Chase Down. Well, it's got a lot of damage on the Umbrat, so that's something. But yeah, I get trapped by Chase Down, and I'm dead. So I just got Ice Hammer. I'm trapped. Nothing I can do about it. I'm trapped. Hey, at least I didn't bring the other thing. At least I didn't bring the Gas Stroke, so that was good. So, yes, so his Venolin is down to not that much HP. I think I have a lot to this, so he goes for... He did stay in. I could have just switched. God dang it. I could have switched for free, but I had no switches anyway. Gremlin comes in. If I can actually... Yep, there we go. I did get the Venolin on... I did get the... I do get the Gremlin on the field. I can go for a Barbs. And go for a layer of Barbs. If he goes Venolin, I'm switching into Zephlen. And then I start provoking it. But Rock Slide hits me super effectively. Oh! Perfect! That's not very effective. I'll take that. That's a layer of Barbs up. Layer of Barbs are up. Nice. And that's going to gradually do more damage. Nice. I like that. Another layer of Barbs. Just keep throwing up the layer of Barbs. And then we go Zephlen to block the incoming Venolin. Well, the Venolin might just rejuvenate because he's going to take too much from the Barbs. I have Barbs and Poison Barbs on this Gremlin. So if I can get rid of the other guy, I think I'll be in a good situation. He faded away. He's dead. Yeah, he's dead because of Sharp Edges. Nice. Great. Another layer of Barbs. Yeah, that's not stopping the layer of Barbs. Or I could just try to overload Venolin and slap down twice. I have options here. He went Garbantus. Okay, he did go Garbantus. He's trying to... don't have anything for it. Not very ideal. We're going to slap down to get rid of your item and hope you're not that double dance set. You're not. Battering Ram will do a lot. Yep, that's a lot of damage, but I do get rid of your item. Your item is... What item is it? Heavy Armor. So he's going to do less damage. He's going to do less damage, which is good. But I'm not going to be able to get Poison Barbs up. I have Pyrolin who can Palm War. I'm going to go for Poison Barbs in case he allows me, but I doubt it. He doesn't. That's fine. Zephlen now comes in for free and goes for a... Typhoon is free. Either Typhoon or Perch. I either go for a Typhoon or a Perch. I'm kind of not sure yet. I have options. I do have options here. here. But I think I'm just going to go for a Typhoon and play it safe. Yeah, let's just Typhoon. Yep. He just went for the poison. Yep, that sucks. But at least the Garbantus is dead. What I'm going to have to do is stop the Zephlen from provoking. And hope what I have left is enough for the rest of his team. Umbrat's dead. Zephlen comes in. But I haven't shown provoke yet. The good thing is I have not yet shown provoke. So I'm going to click provoke now. Provoke has been clicked. He did go for Rock Slide. God dang it. Why did he Rock Slide that turn? Well, Zephlen's dead at least. I could go for... Do I Palm War? Or do I just go Roncidor and Draco Beam? I'm going to Draco Beam here. Watch me somehow miss. And watch me lose the match to this. I think he's forced to switch. I'm going to Draco Beam. I'm going to miss, aren't I? I probably should not have Draco Beamed. But at least I stopped the healing move. Yeah, at least I stopped the healing move. I do get the hit. So say goodbye, Zephlen. Nice. Venolin's dead. Now, what is your last Loomian? Is your last one Sea Drake? Or is your last one... Is your last one Sea Drake? Or is your last one Zulong? I feel like he's Zulong. Oh, no. It is Sea Drake. It is Sea Drake. Oh, no. Why did it have to be Sea Drake? I'll Draco Beam to get some damage. At least we now know that you are Boots. I lived! Oh, no, but that got it to +2! Hit. Okay, do hit at least. Oh! I just critical hit it, and I'm back to ace. I'm back to where I was. Well, that battle was most certainly interesting. That's not a battle you see every time, but Defensive Zephlen could because I prevented the Bar Blast from healing, I prevented the Venolen from healing, and I got rid of the Garbantus. So, Defensive Zephlen actually did pretty good there. And I'm back to ace. Let's head into battle number 2. Battle number 2, it's Spite Zepholen. Let's see what you have. He has a Zephlen himself. And he also has a Doku. This is actually a very good team for this. I gotta watch out. The big Loomians I gotta watch out for. Crabtana's not the worst. I could swap into it a couple times, depending on the set. Bitch Drudge, maybe not. Mulmurk I could Spite and provoke it. Provoke you. Provoke you. Zephlen could be problems, so I'll bring you for that. That's probably his removal of hazards. And he can get rid of Poison Barbs. So yeah, Poison Barbs isn't good on this team. But I'm going to bring multiple hazard removals because Poison Barbs can come onto the field easy. So yeah, I'm going to bring Roncidor for sure. As for anyone else to bring, I'll bring... I'll bring you, because you could soak Zephlen's hits, and maybe I can get Sat Plants off. And do I bring Gremulin or Pyrolin? No, I gotta bring Luminami for the Crab. So I'm not completely screwed to Crabtana. And how do you do against that? Venusaur. I mean, that's a good matchup, but... I don't know, actually. Do I bring you? You have Radiant Rush. No, so this will be the team. I'm going to lead off with Zephlen to try to prevent hazards. He leads off with Crabtana. That's a lead you do not see every day. That is actually perfect for me because I can go for a... I could go for a Spite. He just Razor Slash turn 1. And got a critical hit turn 1. Yeah. I don't know why he's staying in, but you know what? There goes half your health. There goes half your health gone. And here's a Typhoon. Yeah, there goes half your health on Crabtana. So you're not Vengeance. So it's good to know you're not Vengeance. He's forced to switch. He does switch. I wish I spited again. But Dokabori takes a lot of damage. Nice. Lots of damage taken. Good to go for a Provoke here. So you can't place Icicle Traps. Because I didn't bring Pyrolin, so it's the right move to make. Yeah, I didn't bring Pyrolin, so we just provoke it so it can't baffle. It's forced to Baneful Bash us. And even if we get poisoned, we have Perch, and it's not toxic, so we're fine. Nice, we got him. Now I'm going to go for a Spite. Get some more damage on something else. And we'll see what we do from here. The only disadvantage I'm having is I'm losing a lot of energy. Borealis! Nice! 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 There goes half your health. There goes half your health. You'll love to see it. Played that perfectly. Now we go into Himber. No, we go Luminami, and then we pivot, and then we do some other thingies. Although he could bitter cold us. He could bitter cold. Which he doesn't. He Icicle Tremored, which did nothing. Now, do you have Mulmurk on your team? Did you bring Mulmurk for Luma? Did you bring the Mulmurk? I assume you did, but let's just check. Yep, he did bring Mulmurk. Good to know. He does have Mulmurk. Which is Mulmurk is doing a T-pose. No, it isn't. Alright. So now we know that he has the Mulmurk. Don't know what Mulmurk said it is, so... I mean... Is it around Seedor free? Is it around Seedor a free swap-in? 99 times out of 100? Yeah. I think around Seedor... I mean, that was 14 damage on a critical hit. My speed is lowered, but I don't care about that much. Instead, I can make a play here. What move would he go for? I'm going to Energy Break. I'm going to predict the switch. Why does this guy stay in? Oh, because he has Driving Force. That's 2 crits, by the way. Yeah! Funny. You're quad weak. Well, Gas Stroke is in. I can't Sap Plant you. But I could poison you. I mean, I could poison you, though. So yeah, take a poison in the face. Yes, I know I have Poison Barbs on Grebuline and Poison on Gas Stroke. Gas Stroke is kind of like emergency poison. Poison on Borealisk. But he can always slumber the HP back. So that is something I do gotta take into consideration. Is that he can always slumber the HP. Not too worried about it. I can just go Luminami again. And then if he slumbers, I switch into something else, so that's fine. Nope, he just went for another Icicle Tremor. Now this time I'm gonna double. Is he gonna keep Borealisk? I'm just gonna Frost Beam something incoming. I feel like he's gonna stay in. This guy has made some strange decisions so far. Why do I have a feeling that his Borealis is gonna stay in? I just have a strange feeling. But yeah, Zephlen putting all that pressure at the start of the game is proving to be huge. Did he go back Mulmurk? He did go back Mulmurk. No, he went Doku. That's a lot of damage gone. Nice. That's a lot of damage gone. Boom! Lots of damage. I'm going to go for a... I'm just going to go all in Himber. I'm going to go all in Himber. He switched doubled into Mulmurk? Mulmurk. Okay, he did go back Mulmurk. Life Drain and Photosynthesis are looking pretty free here. I kind of need you for Zephlen, so I kind of can't have Himber get hurt. Seedor will come in. And now Muck Blast is kind of free on anything. Muck Blast is free on anything. Yep, he went for Life Drain again. Okay, I did want to take that. And this time it didn't crit me, so it only did 9 damage this time. Swampy is unfortunate, but it's not the end of the world. I could go for a Muck Blast. And I'm Muck Blasting this time. Now he switches. Okay, into Venusaur. Oh, he's made the right predict every time. But yeah, now he outspeeds too. This thing is kind of rough. How? I mean, can Luminami live 2 hits? Can Luminami live 2 hits? I hope. If not, I'm screwed. Mega Punch? Yeah, I kind of saw that one coming. I'm gonna... He's gonna go for the poison. I'm gonna Flash and Play. Nope, he switched. Okay, good. We forced him out. Mulmurk's back in. Yeah, Mulmurk's cooking in this match. I don't care. I don't care that I got played there. I just did not want to get screwed. In fact, I think it's a good time to get Zephlen back into the game, because I feel like he's gonna Driving Force. Let's see, will he Driving Force? He does Driving Force, which does 10 damage. Please give me Seedor. Gas Stroke. Okay, that's fine. I'm gonna Stratagem this time. Because he doesn't want to take a poison, and he feels like Borealisk is free. Yeah, he felt like Borealisk is free, that's why I Stratagem. And yep, say goodbye to Borealisk. Nice. Finally made a good play there. Problem, Venusaur comes back in and gets some free damage. Can Venusaur catch an Oko, though? Can Venusaur catch an Oko? That I'm not sure about. He goes Krabtana. I assume it's a Vengeance boosted hit. So, we go Luminami. I assume it's Vengeance. Although, then again, he did get a crit turn 1. Is that? I don't know, honestly. Is that Vengeance boosted? Now I'm going to switch. Now I'm going to double into Zephlen. Because he doesn't want to lose his Krabtana, and I don't want to lose any more HP. Yep, he switched, as expected, into Mala. Mala is back in. Now, I could Spite. I have a lot of options now. I could Provoke Malmerk. I could Spite it. I could Typhoon it. I think I'm going to Spite it turn 1. I think I'm going to Spite the Malmerk. And just get it chipped. Nice! And I outspeed this, which is good. Marsh Wave is a little unfortunate. But I could heal for a turn. I kind of want him to heal, honestly. I want to heal, and if he heals, no big deal. He did go for another Marsh Wave. That's a little unfortunate, but that's fine. I got a little HP back. I'm going to switch back into... I'm going to switch back into my... Ronsador. And I'm going to go for Energy Break and see if I can catch an Oko on something. Actually, no, he's going to stay in. Let's be honest, he's going to stay in. There's no reason to make the predict, so we just Mud Blast. He's going to stay in and sack Malmerk. He's going to sack Malmerk, I feel like. He's going to do it this turn. If not, if he switches, that's fine. I could always provoke it later in the game. I can always get it down later. So that's fine. I can always chip down Malmerk. I'm not worried about it. Nice, he let it go down. So Malmerk's dead. And it's the Zephlen putting in some work. Don't know what set that Venusaur is. That Venusaur is the big thing holding me back. He went Doku to place the Icicle traps up. I'm going to go Zephlen on it. I'm going to go Zephlen and then just go for a big old Typhoon. He did go for Icicle traps. I can always get rid of them at any time. And a Typhoon is free here. Typhoon is free. Typhoon is indeed free here. This is perfect. Typhoon is free. So is he going to let Doku go down? He doesn't. He lets Vereno go down. I think that's going to KO. No, its health's still high. Its health is still really high. Thing is, I got to keep... Thing is, I got to get rid of that. What I need to do is I got to get rid of those I got to get rid of those hazards. I got to get rid of those hazards. Primal. Decent chunk. Flash and Flee is indeed free. I think I live this hit unless it crits. I wanna see if I can get rid of these hazards. Nice. That might actually just KO Venusaur. Oh, that sucks, but I think we're okay. Yeah. Venusaur's dead. It's kind of the... Oh, it's not dead yet. That's fine, actually, because that gives me a free attack for the... gives me a free attack. Gives me just a free move to just Mudslide. And I think he switched into Doku? Doku's dead then. Doku, well, won't be dead this turn. He'll be dead next turn. There you go. Mudslide hazards. We place down a layer... We place down Icicle traps. So his other thing can't come back in, and his Dokomori can't come back in later. I thought he was just going to let his thing go down, but that's fine. Now Venusaur's out of the commish. Goes for the Earthquake for damage. He's trying to get it low enough for Krabtana to win, and that might legit get it down low enough to win because of the poison. We're going to go back into Zephlen. We're not going to try to lose this game. We're going to try our best not to lose this game. We can Purge, we can Rest. I think Rest is the best play. He did go for the Icicle Traps again. That's fine. I'm going to go for a Rest to get some HP back. No, I'm going to wait. He switched into Vereno. Vereno's dead. Venusaur is indeed dead. Krabtana's going to take a lot of damage. And 2 waits might be enough to win. I might be able to win now. Because if it is a Vengeance Krabtana, Razor Slash uses its Vengeance on this. If it's not, I live. So we just Typhoon. There's no reason why not to Typhoon here. So he goes for the Razor. He is... Yep, he is Vengeance. That's fine. We can get rid of the Icicle Traps with Timber. And there's nothing he can do to win now. At least I don't think. So he is a Vengeance Krabtana. Good to know. Mudslide comes in. We have a lot left in the bag. Nice. Say goodbye to Doku. Yeah, Dokomori goes down. Dokomori goes down. And the icicle traps are just doing a nice chip. That was perfect. Defensive Zephlen did its job there. I think those two battles were perfect. Because the thing is, even though it didn't get any KOs in this battle, I was able to chip down the rest of his Loomians. I was able to spike down the other Loomians. I was able to do a lot of damage. Thing is, what if he's baiting the whole time? I think I'm just going to let Luma go. No, I could get credit, though. I think we let Gastro go down. Here. Yeah, I think we let Gastro go down. Is that Vengeance? Oh, yeah, that is. Oh, yeah, that most certainly is Vengeance. I just want to make sure we guarantee win this match. I'm going to go for a Soul Burst. I think I'm dead, but I just want to guarantee that we win this. I want to just guarantee it. You know? Just want to guarantee it, you know? I might even just... I mean, I should be fine, right? I mean, if this is a Boots Crab Tana, he's stuck into a move, and he loses a lot of damage. Yeah, I think we're going to be... Like, let's just go Himbert and just call it. Let's just call game, set, match, and let's win this. But yeah, Defensive Spite did pretty good in that battle. Yep, I did get the KO. That puts me up at 12-29. Yeah, Vengeance would have been enough to KO, so I'm glad I did that. That is a GG's, and that is Defensive Spite Zepholen. Yeah, only 2 battles today. Technically 3 if you count the one that, you know, didn't do that much where I lagged out. But hey, Defensive Zepholen is honestly really good on this kind of team style. On stall, it actually works very well. Typhoon does a lot of damage. Spite gets rid of people's HP. Provoke and Perch are just good moves as well. And if you really want to, you can run Gust as well. Now, the biggest weakness is the Iguana. But you can have teammates around it. And that's what makes stall Zephlen with Spite pretty good. Hope you guys enjoyed this video of me showcasing Spite Zephlen. And I think it's the better Zephlen set right now. So yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. And I will see y'all all later. Bye-bye!